All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah, hey, well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sega Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they front they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Go to the fucking gym.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
How dare you!
Bye.
Your fat phobia?
No! No!
People are suffering. People are dying.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people.
I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Mr. Weather Couple, enormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Ooh, welcome everyone to episode 2468 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio, back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2 Flex and all you beasts.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine!
All right, let's go. Drop in the comments down below. What are you smashing? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, February the 7th, and we are getting down with it. Drop in the comments. What are you smashing? We are going to go hard today. It's Tainty Tuesday. Don't be a beast, don't be a boosh, or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. And for those that might be new to the show, what is a Tainty Magooch? Drop that in the comments down below, because you don't want to be one. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. So get your coffee, get your tea, get your bone broth, get your water ready. Drop in the comments. Again, what are you training today? What are you smashing? What are you putting in your mouth hole too? And don't say.
Because.
What are you eating today? Hopefully a delicious steak. And let's get into today's episode. If you're new, make sure you hit the like button, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, hit the thumbs up on YouTube, and of course, check out the links below. We got some awesome specials going on over there at SwoleNormousX.com. We're fresh off an accountability meeting yesterday, which was fire. Got a new apparel release. We got some new stuff underway. We have new recipes, new yoga class, new Swole Studio releases. We got a lot of great shit. We got a lot of great shit going down. And let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's get today's party started. Here we go. Let's bust the nut open. And Falcon, take us away. Not yet. Not yet. Falcon, hit the drum roll. Hit the drum roll. I will call you when I want you. I will summon you. Falcon, drum roll. Hold on a second, fam. Drum roll. Fucking asshole. Falcon. Now, Falcon, now you come. Yes, thank you. There we go. Jesus Christ. Is that how you're going to start off a Tuesday? Fucking bird. I told you it was back, baby. I told you. Cheers, Leo. You raging alcoholic. I told you, fam. I told you the dick draft was back. Hashtag double D for a chance to win today's Swole Card. If you don't know what the dick draft is, why don't we educate some people? The dick draft is it comprises of brave generals, our swole sluts, and brave young men that are willing to put it all on the line to dick down these purple-haired septum-pierced lunatics in order to bring them back to reality. Because, you know, when you get to that point, you just start buying cats and shit like that, and you start dyeing things different colors, wearing big old sparkly glasses, and piercing every orifice in your face, we know that it just
You switch the
it
sample.
goes downhill. It goes downhill. They just need some dick. They just need some dick. There's nothing else going on. They are so desperate. They are just projecting their rage. And they've been lied to their entire life. They've been lied to. They've been misled, and they're frustrated about it. And they're taking it out on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. And we won't stand for it anymore. Fam, we need to come to the rescue. We need to pipe these beaches. So thank you to all of our brave ladies that are leading the charge. Of course, we need our females to get in the minds of the enemy, and they lead our brave young soldiers into battle. So let's get a nice little round of applause for our dick draft, for our swole sluts, our swole fam army. Very well done. Very well done. The dick draft is again in effect, and we will be selecting one lucky or unlucky, however you want to look at it, individual to sacrifice themselves. I think today is going to be, I think it's going to be brutal today, but let's just get right into it. Michael says, Falcon has the voice of a red-tailed hawk. Inconceivable. You don't say.
Inconceivable!
Someone knows his boits. All right, let's get into the tip, everyone. Drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments. Let's fucking go. Spit on it.
Babe, just an inch, just an inch.
Let's go.
It's cold outside.
Stephanie says, I don't want to sacrifice our good men. There's no coming back from that mess. I know. It's like a Swolakazi mission. I know. They're just going, they're never coming back. We know they're never coming back. Sometimes really, it gets really bad. It's really bad. All right. Let's get into the first post. Yesterday, we had our accountability meeting. That's available now in Swole TV for members. So if you missed it, it was awesome. Go and check it out. Let me see if I have the other new design release. Do I have it? There we go. So a lot of you know we've been dropping our Breaking Swole series. We have Heisen Swole. We have a couple designs. So we have Heisen Swole, we have Breaking Swole. So I'm just going to show them up. These are new designs over there at papaswolio.com because your listeners use code Daily Swole for 10% off. We have Breaking Swole. We also have the Heisen Swole, which is just fucking awesome. If you watch and you love Breaking Bad, you'll get this design. And then we have the brand new release, Better Call Swole. So let's fucking go. Go check it out. Brand new drops. Better Call Swole. Better Call Swole. You better call Papa. All right, first Swole fan post. Let's get into it. Better call me. I'll be there.
What's in the box?
I'll be there. Bradley says, hey everyone, I got my unlimited membership 2 months ago and haven't done a damn thing yet. I just finished a hectic month of training at my new job, so I'm good to go and can't make any more excuses. I'm extremely motivated by all of your before and after photos, although fuck your motivation, indeed. I'm just saying I need to make things happen and be held accountable because up until now, I haven't been doing shit. I would really like if Papa told me to get off my ass and stop being a little bitch and go to the fucking gym. Oh, it'd be my absolute fucking pleasure, Bradley. About 15 to 20 episodes ago, Papa was talking about listeners that listen but don't actually live by the 7 pillars. Listeners, you mean maybe lifters? Could be a typo. Listeners. Oh, so you mean listeners of the podcast. Papa was talking about listeners that listen but don't actually live by the 7 pillars, eat healthy or work out. They just listen. That really hit me because that's me. Why the hell am I listening and not doing? So that's the end of my rambling. I'm kind of just happy to be a part of this group because I know you all will listen and encourage. So look for big things from me soon. Bradley, we look for big things from you fucking now. Let's go. Bradley, stop being a lazy bitch. Stop being a lazy little bitch. Yeah? Look down between your legs. See that gash? Shut that shit down. All right? It's time to become a man. The man that you were always meant to be. It's time for you to go to the fucking gym and put in that fucking work, right? What do you think, Bradley? What do you think, fam? I think Bradley's got this. Hopefully that is enough emotional damage for you for one day.
Emotional damage!
Savage. All right, Cassidy says, hi, I've been listening on and off since my first baby in 2018. Fast forward to 2023, almost 5-year-old and almost 1.5 years old. Join for the free ebook and hoping I can buckle down on my discipline. I homeschool, so I always have my 2 littles with me, trying to find a new routine of exercising, eliminating processed foods, and healing my diastasis recti which is abdominal separation. With two littles is tough. Advice is appreciated. Looking forward to the support and motivation. Welcome officially to the fam. Cassidy in the house. Cassie in the house. Any of you swole mothers out there, you could drop your thoughts in the comments below. But we have you homeschool, which is good. Good for you. You won't be raising little lunatics. You might be raising little lunatics, but not ones that are indoctrinated by the state. Now you will also have access, if you're an unlimited member, which I'm assuming you are, you can check out the kids yoga section. So for you, if you're really busy and you always have your kids with you and they're young, whether or not you're putting them in a room, you're putting them in a playpen or something where they can occupy themselves, you could also get into the kids yoga. Kids love yoga because they're pretty much crawling all around and on their hands and feet, and they're jumping all around and twisting and bending, and kids love to do that shit anyway, so you kind of teach them that organization and the structure of doing it in a yoga class. Plus, they see you doing it, so it's going to be something that they remember and that they're exposed to when they're young. So check out the kids yoga section in the yoga studio. If you don't know, we have like 300 classes in there, so go check it out. This hair is right. It's in the way. Let me fix that. That's going to bother me the whole episode. So check that out. Kids love yoga. And of course, you could also get into the Swollen 7 section because those are 7-minute workouts. You could really slip those in now and again. That's what she said. Aho. Is it Tuesday already? Let's see. Julian, Papa, I've been sending your GTTFG shorts, I guess, to my group chat every morning. It has helped people be consistent in showing up every morning. Excellent. Yes. Michael, you should make full-sized posters of the 7 pillars. I want to hang them up in my home gym. Then go to papasolio.com and get a 7 pillars flag. We have a lot of flags over there already ahead of you, Michael. Thank you for the support and glad to see them on your wall, brother. Cal, I didn't realize there was a kids yoga section. My daughter joined me for hips yoga the other morning. Yeah, fucking awesome. Good for you. Super awesome. All right, let's get into another post. We got one from Elizabeth, and she writes, I had joined a weight loss support group on Facebook prior to joining the Swole fam. I enjoy this fam a lot more. The other group is a bunch of softies making excuses and crying about shit they choose not to fix and taking offense to everything. Truth hurts sometimes, LOL. You all kick ass here. I love the posts and attitudes. Keep crushing it. That's fucking right. Let's go.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
A weight loss support group. Anytime you hear something that's like a support group, it's like, people just want an arm around their shoulder and someone to tell them that they're wonderful and they're doing a great job, which they very much might not be. And now everyone wants to feel special and everyone wants to get love and attention, but you need reality. You need reality to kick you in the taint. Life doesn't give a fuck if you want to lose weight. Life doesn't give a fuck if you want to build muscle. Life doesn't give a fuck if you want to improve your mobility. You got to put in a ton of work, and it's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be a lot of challenges. It's not going to be easy, which is why it's worth achieving. One of the reasons why it's worth achieving. And glad to have you here. We don't beat around the bush. We'll give it to you straight. That's what she said. All right, we got 2 more posts. We're going to end with Heidi's post because Jenny's post is great. She's doing another meal prep. Oh my God. Don't tell me that. Those aren't carrots, are they? Jesus Christ. Well, it's got one of my least favorite foods. Oh God. All right, we're going to share this anyway, but I get to criticize people's food picks, but all right, let's just do it.
What's in the box?
All right, Jenny. I fucking hate Brussels sprouts. Day 2 of 2 for this week's food prep. Paleo Dijon salmon and grass-fed ground beef, sweet potato, and Brussels sprouts. I also made some vegan mango ice cream. How do you make vegan mango ice cream? You don't want vegan. If you're going to make ice cream, use raw cream or use cream. Come on. With starting the elimination diet tomorrow, I will also be starting the 90-day dash. I already have a workout slot time in the morning, which I have been doing regularly, so starting that routine won't be a problem. From what I'm reading from other posters, though, it will be anything but easy. Let's do this thing. Good for you, Jenny. Also, just be mindful of things like the cauliflower and the Brussels sprouts for the elimination diet. I would be cutting those out, too. I'm just saying. Brussels sprouts. Jorge said, G.I. Jew says, Brussels sprouts are vegan testicles. That's a good one. Brussels sprouts, kale, broccoli, these things are commonly inflammatory and cause bloating and all sorts of things. But I would personally look into those. I would be very careful. Now, I'm not saying you can't eat certain things. I'm not saying that you can't handle some of these things, but just make sure that you're aware that they can also cause issues. And that's why the elimination diet is so powerful, is that you can test individual things. So again, the more you go towards carnivore for an elimination, the more of a clean slate you're going to have, because you're not going to be healthy if you eliminate the meat. If you're focusing mostly on carnivore animal base, it's going to be the best way to eliminate a lot of potentially inflammatory foods or issues that you have. So there's going to be a lot of things that are commonly inflammatory for most people, and there are going to be certain things that are going to be highlighted for certain individuals. Some people are going to have more drastic reactions or negative side effects from different things. Everyone's a little bit individualized, but my God, Brussels sprouts and carrots can fuck all the way off. They can disappear from the face of the earth, and I will sleep just fine at night. Oh, God. And kale. Like, kale is, no one likes kale. Anyone that says they like kale is a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. You're a liar.
That's
you're
fucking
lying.
bullshit. I like eating leaves.
It's just inedible. Try eating a piece of raw kale. Oh, you ready? Okay. You take a piece of raw fucking kale. Raw kale. Don't be like, oh, I saute it and I put fucking salt and butter all over it. No. Of course it tastes good if you put butter or chocolate or bacon all over it. You take some fucking kale, just a leaf, and you put it in your mouth and you chew and you tell me how good it tastes. You tell me. You tell me how good that tastes. You're better off just going outside, taking a leaf off a tree and chewing it. It tastes the fucking exact same. Tastes exactly the same. God, I'm really getting ramped up. This is going to be
He's heating up!
A great show. A great show. This is going to be a great show. The rant, I feel I'm like Mount St. Swole. I'm about to fucking pop off. I'm about to pop off. Julian, fuck your cabbage. I love cabbage. Fucking God damn it. You eat it. You know what? Get a Brussels sprout. Get a Brussels sprout. Just fucking raw Brussels sprout. And you eat that shit and you tell me how good it tastes. I want to see you with a plate full of just raw fucking Brussels sprouts, kale, and spinach. You just chew that shit and don't fucking throw up. Yeah, put it in your mouth and chew. Like a good fucking cow that you are. All right. I'm getting a little angry, fam. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, the best way to cook kale is to saute it and then throw it in the trash. All right, here we go. Just fucking raging. All right, Heidi. This is a great post. Heidi always brings the fire. Here's Heidi's post. Quote, take the before picture. I've heard that many times since I started my journey. I don't have a before picture of me over 450 pounds, but I do have several along the way. Today, I was brave enough to take an after picture. I am now a size 14 and 185 pounds. It has taken me a long time to get where I am, with many failures mixed in with my success. It was all worth it. I'm successful because I have never stopped. I've never quit. Every time I've fallen, I've gotten right back up, kicked any obstacle straight in the taint, and kept going. Consistency is truly the key to success. So next time you feel like giving up, don't. Take a rest if you need it, but keep going. One day at a time, one step at a time, and one day you'll realize you've climbed that mountain that you thought was impossible. Here are various pictures of my journey, including the one I just took today. Please excuse the flabby belly and thigh pics. I know they aren't pretty, but I'm trying to be real. I truly hope this inspires the person who needs to see this the most. You can do it. I believe in you. Now get off your ass and go to the fucking gym. All right, let's oogle these Heidi pictures. And Heidi, we wouldn't want it any other way. We only want it to be real. So look at these amazing, amazing pictures from the one on the far left to the one next to it on the left. Just huge difference. When I say huge difference, I do mean like the huge gut and like it's gone. It's fucking unreal. Round of applause for Heidi. Let's get a little America too. That's amazing. Good for you. What a fucking great post to end on. I told you we had to do it last. Great job, Heidi. And we definitely love the real talk. And really appreciate you sharing. Look, that left picture, the only reason you want to share it is because you made amazing progress. You're not proud of that picture, but you're proud of the progress and the fact that you've left that in the past and you're a different person, both mentally and physically. So good for you, Heidi. We love you and appreciate you sharing that with us. All right, fam, let's get into some Swole Fam posts. If you want to join the Swole Fam, all those amazing posts, myself, everyone, join us. SwoleNormousX.com. Let's get into some questions. Ask Papa Swolio live. If you do have a question and you didn't get it in or submitted in time today, you can ask it live. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. But go to AskPapaSwolio.com and call in. So any of the calls you can call in and go to AskPapaSwolio.com to do so. What I didn't mention before, and I meant to, I didn't bring up many of these things. We have I have it here. Roundtable 36 this week. So we announced it yesterday. Every 2 weeks, we have a Swole Fam Roundtable. This Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us again, SwoleNormousX.com. Be there for the Roundtable. So Thursday's episode will be private. And, if you have a problem with it, join us. It's a group call. They go for 2 hours from 5 to 7. And it's going to be fucking lit. Like it always is. It's awesome. And plus, when you join, you can catch the previous 35 roundtables. So 36 roundtable, 36. This Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, February the 9. All right, February the 9. All right, excellent. Let me see a couple comments. We're talking about cabbage, and I was raging about cabbage. Someone asked about sauerkraut. Well, sauerkraut is fermented cabbage, and I always got bloated from it, even though I liked the taste. You know, I used to eat sauerkraut, but I find if I want fermented food, I just have kefir. As a family, we have kefir. We get raw cow and raw goat milk. We get raw A2 cow, and goat is A2 casein as well. And I make kefir. We have a whole left side of the fridge, the left door is just all kefir. And the dogs have it. Mama Solia, we all have kefir in the morning every day. And it's fantastic. So that's where we get our probiotics and we get a lot of benefits. So if you have issues with dairy, one, you want to get grass-fed raw dairy. And if you access that and you still have issues, you can benefit. And even if you don't have issues, you'll benefit from making kefir because it's probiotic. So the bacteria, the yeast, and the bacteria in the kefir grains, they actually break down the lactose. So people that have lactose issues or milk issues or lactose intolerance, like I mentioned, can benefit tremendously from kefir. But of course, the quality of the milk matters. Yeah, and just to reiterate, Brussels sprouts and carrots and kale can fuck off a bridge. All right, let's get a little Tainty Man. We got the Tainty Man. And we do actually have the church today. So Tainty Man, it's Tainty and the church. And of course, she's camera is going to stop moving, I'm assuming. There we go. It's Tainty and the church. Very nice. All right, Tainty Cam, questions? We'll take a first question from San. Papa Swolio, how do you feel about whole garlic and maybe thyme in addition to salt on steak? Is it bad or is it okay? I love cooking and my steak. How do I feel about it? I don't do it. I have no desire to use garlic or pepper or anything like that. Some of those things can irritate the gut. I'm not exactly sure about garlic, but you have to test these things. Just because you don't feel any negatives about it doesn't mean that it's good for you. But I personally don't do all the seasonings. So, maybe the details or the latest, some people probably make content about that. I'm not really aware of garlic. I don't use it. Saves my breath and saves my steak. I just like the salt, the butter, and the tallow and stuff that we use. Of course, by default, you want to test these things. Have you ever removed it? Have you ever eliminated and then retested it? And sometimes if you're cooking the shit, like if you're having raw garlic, that might cause you fucking issues. But if you're cooking the shit out of it, maybe it'd be less. But if you've never tested it, then you don't really even know either. Jorge, a.k.a. the G.I. Jew. Papa Swolio, can I be drafted to take care of Greta Thunberg? Holy shit.
How dare you?
You even sure.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, you want to give her the tree trunk. You want to give her the old tree trunk, right? She's a change her from a tree hugger to a... All right, I'll stop there. Let's see. Nick, did Leo switch from sparkling bone broth to sparkling kefir? Ah, well, that's a little bit redundant. That's a good one. I think so. I think so. It looks like bone broth, but if you don't know, kefir is also called champagne de milk. It's milk champagne, which is literally how it tastes. It's just like carbonated milk. It's fucking awesome. All right, let's see. Yeah, Brian, thoughts on carnivore diet for 30 days? What's your experience with it? I don't believe in any of these 30-day bullshit fucking diets. I know people do like Animal 30 or Carnivore 30 or January is Carnivore Month. It's as much bullshit as Black History Month is in February. It's just nonsense virtue signaling. I don't believe in 30-day challenges or X, Y, and Z. You need to get structurally down to the fundamentals. And anything with like a short-term sprint. I don't like any of these. Like, this is month. This is, it's this month. It's that month. It's a 30-day challenge, 60-day challenge, 75 hard. No, I fucking don't like that stuff. It's good marketing. You can sell shit with it, but I just don't. I'm not really a fan. That being said, my experience with carnivore, I didn't personally like pure carnivore, but it's beneficial. I just didn't like it for intense weight training. So I have some carbohydrates. Like I get some with my kefir and my yogurt and raw dairy, but I also get some with fruit. I just don't have a ton of carbohydrates. I don't do rice or sweet potatoes anymore, and I feel so much better without them. So I think it's great. A carnivore diet is just a full elimination diet. You're really eliminating everything except the things that you need for survival, which is you're getting organ meats. Of course, carnivore is not just you're eating top round steak. You need to get fat. You need to get in, your eggs are fantastic, but you need to get in organ meats and all those vitamins and minerals. So carnivore, I think it's great, but I just don't think it's long-term optimal for many people. Doesn't mean it can't be for some people, but I just don't think it covers all the bases, in my opinion. It just doesn't make sense that for humans that you would just eat meat and you'd never have like a fruit. Like if you're in the jungle and you're hunting and you came across a mango tree, bro, you would eat the fuck out of those mangoes. It just doesn't make any sense. So if you're doing carnivore and you really want to go a little bit more basic with it or kind of a little more evolutionary, you would eat seasonally. So you wouldn't be in the wintertime when the trees aren't fruiting, you wouldn't be going to the store and getting tons of berries that are shipped in from, Guatemala or something. You'd be eating based on what the seasons would have brought. So in July, you'd be pounding mangoes maybe, but in December or January, you'd be just eating more protein and fat. So you could go do that too, if you want to take it, because if you were hunting, gathering, you would eat the shit out of fruit that you came across. Let's see. Jorge, trying to trigger you here. It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. I mean, we get triggered every day on the show. We got the balls deep section. Trying to trigger you here. Thoughts on the whole cultural appropriation thing? I got bitched at by a pink hair they at Whole Foods for wearing gaucho pants and shoes about a year ago. Did you really? What my thoughts on cultural appropriation? I think it's bullshit. Of course, it's bullshit. It's the way that people can leverage power and control over another human. Always leveraged by people that don't have any true purpose or any direction or real self-love or anything valuable that they're doing in their own lives. They just want to control what other people do. Oh my God, you're cooking tacos, but you're white. Yeah, but you love the culture, so cook the fuck out of those tacos. The question is, are they good tacos? Like, is it that pink taco, you know what I'm saying?
We can pick a stickers here of this.
So, I mean, what? You get dreads or something, all of a sudden you're appropriating like Jamaican culture or whatever the fuck. It's stupid. Stupid, silly bullshit. Just another way for someone to try to, control what another person does. Let's see. John, my unflavored element shipment just came in. How many times a day should I take it? Is there an optimal time during the day to drink, or does it not matter? Just get it chugged down. I mean, I have electrolytes first thing in the morning when I wake up. Depends on how much you're sweating, how much you're exercising, your climate, and all sorts of stuff. So you don't have to be drinking it all the day long, but I'll have it. I would just start off with, let's say, one first thing in the morning when you wake up and like 32 ounces of filtered water, and then maybe have one when you're working out, and then see how you feel from there. You just want to adjust based on how you feel. So if you're having a lot of cramps or having a lot of issues, you always start with less. I would start with one in the morning and then maybe one for your workout, and then see how you feel, and then find the right balance for you. You'll notice if you take more, you won't see a noticeable benefit, but then if you don't have it, you'll notice it. So, you don't want to take too much. You don't want to just be, I have electrolytes a few times a day, because I'm also, first thing in the morning, I drink the water, boom, electrolytes, and I take Rufus for like a half hour to an hour walk, doing the show. Then I'm working out outside in the sun. I'm sweating my ass off. And later on at night, I'm in the sauna for like 20 minutes or so at like 200 fucking degrees. Like, so I'm sweating and losing a lot of water. So, and I'm always outside and losing and training for hours. So I'm doing a lot of physical activity. So I'll have more than the average person. Far more than the average person, because most people do jack shit. Elizabeth, I got too ragey while full carnivore, no fruit, no raw milk or dairy, just beef and water. That's not full carnivore. That's very, 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 very like hardcore autoimmune issue dieting. Since adding some raw dairy and every now and then some seasonal fruit, I found a better balance. Good for you. Full carnivore is just animal. So butter, you go butter, salt. And the thing is, when you're going carnivore or keto, things like that, electrolytes go through the fucking floor. So people have a lot of electrolyte issues. So I love salt. I use salt all the time. Lots of salt. But good salt. Celtic sea salt or Redmond real salt are good options. All right, let's see. Let's take a call. We just went into some live questions. Andrew, you are live on the Sleazecast.
Hey, Papa Swole, it's your best caller ever again, here to ask another question.
Ooh.
We talked before about the sauna before work. I'm now asking about the cold plunge. I do not have a tub or a barrel for that specific use, but we do have a backyard pool that can reach in the 30s in the morning. Would plunging in the pool at a frozen temperature be a good replacement for the time being in the winter months? Also, I have since joined the Swole fan, and I'm proudly going to the frickin' gym. Have a great day, and I look forward to your response.
Look at this fucking guy. Andrew with another book report. A+, my guy. A+ and extra credit for joining the fam. Oh, my God. I love the fucking book reports. Oh, my God. That's a good caller. Call in anytime, Andrew. Call in anytime. Let's go, Andrew. Be like Andrew. Be like Andrew. Absolutely. Cold water is cold water. It's fantastic. The only issue I would think with like a pool water is like if there's a chlorine or a lot of shit in it. We're planning on getting a pool hopefully this year. Maybe it depends on when we get the fence up and stuff. But we want to get salt water. So, that's the only downside. But absolutely. Absolutely. Aside from what you might be treating the pool with, Steffi says, gotta watch bacterial load in that pool water. So I guess it depends on what kind of pool you get. But cold water is cold water. Some people jump in a lake. People jump in, if you have a stream in the woods outside your house, you could jump in the stream. Cold water is cold water. It's just cold exposure. It could be outside on a cold day, but cold water, there's something very unique about being in cold water in particular. So, yeah, that's a great thing. Of course, if it's cold out there already, you can get a big barrel for like $100 or $200 at like a feed store or one of those industrial stores or Home Depot. Get one of those big Rubbermaid things. You can build your own plunge with filtration if you're handy, but all you need is some sort of tub or barrel to hold water, or a pool. If you go to spas and stuff, they'll have cold plunging, and it's literally looks like a hot tub. It's just cold. So, good stuff. Yeah, I would definitely start with that. It sounds cold. Just go in there start with a minute, start with 30 seconds to a minute, and make it a daily habit. Make it a daily habit. Personally, I do it first thing when I wake up. I do it first thing when I wake up before I really, think too much about it. But I know a lot of people like, oh, they do it first thing when they wake up, then I have to do it. I look forward to it. I mean, it's a great way to start the day. And I don't go in there. I mean, I go in there to it, so it's uncomfortable. I mean, it's cold, but it's refreshing. But I don't push it, so it's like 3. I'm like shivering, like push it, and I get out. I'm like, I'm not trying to fuck myself up for like half an hour and have trouble warming back up. I just want to get my day going and feel good. So I just do 2 to 3 minutes. It's plenty. I don't try to push it and push my limits on. It's just some people really go overboard with it, and it's, you know, not usually something that I try to do. I did that when I first got it, and I don't know. It's just not something. It's more about the consistency and kind of activating for the day, and it's great. So I look forward to it. I don't find it hard to do. I find it desirable. Of course, when it's cold outside, it's a harder thing to get started. But when you live in Florida, it's just like, it's nice and refreshing first thing. All right. We got one good follow-up. We got one from Anthony. Anthony, you're on the line.
Hey, Papa. Not really a question here, but I had to shout you out, man. Been listening to you for about a year. I love all your content, man. All of it. It really helps motivate me. I'm on a big weight loss journey myself. Goal to lose 200 pounds, down about 88 pounds as of this morning on Monday. No, you're not a huge fan of it, but I'm in the middle of 75 hard. Obviously, I've been losing weight before that too, but this was just another way to jumpstart things. Down 25 pounds and starting 75 hard, 88 pounds overall, as I said. Halfway through this journey, and every day during my outdoor workout, I put on some Papa Swolio, listen to your content, and just gets me through that second workout every day when I don't want to do it. So keep up what you're doing, man. It's God's work. I'm telling you, whatever God you believe in, that's what you're doing here, man. You're really changing lives. You changed mine over the last year. Thanks so much.
You got it, bro. Yeah, is that T-Bone? Sounds like T-Bone. Anthony, could be T-Bone. Regardless, Anthony, love it. Thank you for calling in. A couple things you said there. Fine. Look, whatever works. I just don't like these hardcore extra sprints like 75 hard where people usually are left, afterwards, and then they fall off. So one of the problems that you, with what you said, like the only real issue is when you said, I'm halfway through this journey. You're not even close. You're just starting. Like, this is for the rest of your life. So halfway through the journey, I don't know if that referred to the 75 hard or the weight loss, but don't think of it like that. That's the issue. That's the issue with 30-day challenge, 75-day challenge. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Like, the tunnel is the destination, right? The journey is the destination. So it's not about where you're going. It's about what you're doing every day. And are you setting sustainable habits that you can execute every day and micro improve day to day, week to week, month to month, that will get you and maximize your progress and your results over the course of years. So that's what's much more important. Just keep that in mind. Just a couple mindset shifts, in my opinion, that will benefit you more long term. So try to eliminate those, like, I'm halfway through on this. It's just every day execution. Today you execute. Tomorrow you execute. The next day you execute. The next day you execute. And guess what? Over those years and years, like, you'll get to this goal and beyond. And that's why if you only have this goal, you're halfway through the journey. Once you get to the end, now what? I'm just going to maintain. Fuck maintain. Maintain is the fastest way to go backwards. You got to keep on pushing harder and continuing to push forward, because time is not in your favor. Like, time is always going, and it's going to get more and more challenging to stay where you are. People think it's easy. I'll get to this point and then maintain. Fuck that shit. Every day is a chance to quit, right? Every day is a chance to quit. Every day is a chance to fall backwards. So just keep on pushing, keep on developing, keep on going, and just change that mindset of halfway through to, another day of successful execution. All right. Good call. Let's go. We're about to move into some balls deep. Papa Swole, did you know you have a Patrick Swayze Point Break look going on? Do I? Well, I'm aiming for the Patrick Swayze roundhouse look. I'm about to rip out people's fucking throats. We're about to go balls deep. Let's see here. Cassie, okay, y'all inspired me. Just did an ice cold post-gym shower. Honestly, it was real short, but I did it. Yay. All right. Very nice. I will just recommend that if you're doing plunging or cold right after strength training, I wouldn't do it right after strength training. Try that first thing in the morning next time, or separate it, because you definitely don't want to do like plunging into cold after a hard workout, especially strength training. Just saying, but expose yourself. Start with the shower, turn it cold for the last 30 seconds, do a cold shower for a minute, then do a minute and a half, and then do 2 minutes, build it from there, and then start getting into the plunging McPlungerson. Not saying, don't worry, that shower probably didn't like ruin your progress or anything, but generally you want those inflammatory responses after strength training. Chris Richard, this is my 4th live Daily Swole. Just watched episode 1. Never thought that much about counting reps. Loved it. Nice. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Excellent. All right. 4th live Daily Swole. I remember my 4th Daily Swole. For those that don't know, episode 1 was really episode 24. There were like 23 episodes before that, and we renamed it the Daily Swole, so I started from scratch. Before it was called like Swolenormous Live. I was just going live every day. You see, that's what I'm talking about. You want to start executing, just get started. When I started the podcast, I didn't even know what the name of it was. It was just like, I'm just going to go live every day at 12. And I just called it, I didn't have a name. I was like, I don't know, Swolenormous Live. Fine. Which would have been a fine name. I could have been like, hey, Swolenormous Live. And it still would have been called Swolenormous Live. But then whenever it happened, I had the idea for the Daily Swole. I'm like, fuck. All right. That's a great name. So I changed it. I was like, fuck, I was just going to number it 24 and just keep going. I was like, shit, I should start from scratch. So it's kind of like a little punishment. It was so refreshing. And then the first 23 episodes, it was just like uncomfortable because I knew I already did 23. I wanted to get past that number. And then finally when I got to 24, 25, I was like, okay, now I'm in the positive. Now I'm in the green. Let's see. Ooh. Nick, Papa, someone offered me $20 for my Execute More Signature Series shirt. Like, bruh, this has more value and sentimental value. Absolutely, Nick. Yeah, $20. $20 lowballed you. Lowballed you. They don't even make those anymore. Those are one-time releases. By the way, Nick mentioning the Signature Series. Fam, it's episode 2468, 32 days away. 32 days away for the next Signature Series. So 32 days. What day is that? March 10th or something? March 9th? Whatever 32 days away from today is. Or March, because February has what? 28 days. So whatever. March something. Do the math. Matthew, how'd they see it? I have mine framed and in the safe. Oh, love it. Love it. Signature Series, fam. If you didn't jump on the first Signature Series episode releases, you're going to be excited. 32 days away. All right, let's go balls deep. Time to go be deep. Time to go balls deep. That's deep. All right, let's do this, beaches. Let's get into some sloppy Joe. Let's get into some nasty. All right. Balls deep. Are these all fresh? Ooh. Oh, we got a bunch. We're going to have to raffle these off. There's too many to... Oh, a couple of them are short. That's what she said. Oh, okay. A couple of these are really short. So we got a couple... We have a 5-course meal today. We have a 5-course meal today. Huh?
Come on, man.
5 courses. Let's kick it off with getting... Oh, we did that one already. Oh, no. 4-course meal. 4-course meal. All right. We did this one already. All right. No, okay. Sorry. All right. So we have a little appetizer, and then we'll get into some more Thunder Gunchery. So this one's called... It's very short. It's 9 seconds. It's called... which is great. I actually do appreciate the shorter videos because you'd be surprised. It's impressive how much stupidity can be packed into like 10 seconds. This is called No Correlation, Weight, and Health. Yeah. When's the last time you saw a morbidly obese person? You're like, man, that person looks great. They're super healthy. Look how vibrant that obese person is. Never. And why is that? Is it because society told you that? Or is it because you're like, usually thinking like, I don't know, what happened? That's usually what goes through your head.
There is no correlation between weight and health. There is no correlation between weight and health. Fucking learn it already. I'm tired of explaining it.
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Shut up, bitch!
All right. That appetizer, we're going to send that appetizer back. We're going to send that right back. If the waitress doesn't bring us a better one, we're not leaving a tip. Let's wash that shit out of our brain holes. Oh, with a little tainty man. Oh, tainty boy. Oh, tainty boy with the sleepies. Oh, tainty man. God, that was gross. Yeah, just say it. There's no correlation in weight and health. There is. There is. Case in point, you are not healthy mentally nor physically. All right. We have another one. We got a lot of spaces today. Oh my God. What the fuck is this? That one's last. That one's last. All right, this one's called It's Okay to Not Fit in Spaces.
What's in the box?
All right. It's okay to not fit in spaces.
My name's Forrest Gump.
It's okay, fam, to not fit in spaces. Yeah, I agree. If you're on a kid's playground, you're not supposed to fit in like children's like tunnels and like slides and stuff like that. But if you're talking about a car or a chair or a doorway, or like a sliding door where you like, it's not really okay. It's fine. You can not fit, but you're going to die soon. Okay.
What if it was okay to be pissed off that your body doesn't fit into certain spaces because of its size and not make it about you having to change your body to fit? What if
I hate it when people talk like this and they don't speak properly and every sentence and phrase is a question?
it's okay to be super pissed off and angry that you can't fly in an airplane without buying an extra seat because that's just annoying? What if it was okay to be upset about that?
It's like nails on a
and
chalkboard.
not make it mean that you had to change your body?
You could be upset about whatever you want, and you are. You people are upset about every fucking last thing because you have nothing better to do. Get a job.
You fucking people.
Is her at Molly Goodman Coach? Molly Goodman Coach. It's like Molly Goodman Coach. Molly Good Man Coach. Man Coach. Molly Goodman Coach. Yeah, Molly Goodman Coach. All right, it's Molly Goodman Coach, I guess.
Two things can be true at the same time, right? You can be super angry and annoyed that the world does not accommodate your fat body, and that doesn't mean that you have to change it. It means that your feelings are valid and
stop you
that
right
the
there.
system is not set up to accommodate our bodies.
I'm completely done, as all of you should be. Completely done with valid. Your feelings are not valid. That's the biggest problem here. Let's just finish it up.
Right? Both things can be true.
Unfortunately.
And your feelings are valid.
Not true.
Something to think about.
Fam, your feelings are not valid to anyone else. Your feelings and your emotions, like that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Reality doesn't care about your feelings. Life doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Feelings are fleeting. This nonsense that your feelings are always accurate, they're not. Your emotional instability does not formulate reality for everyone. Okay? Things are objectively true. There are truths in this world. You can't fit through a fucking door. That should be a wake-up call. You can't fit in a plane seat. That should be a major wake-up call. Unless you're 7'5", unless you're 6'8", unless you're the fucking Mountain or Shaq, like that's a huge problem. Get it? Huge problem. If you're wider than you are tall, seriously, if you don't fit into a plane seat, that's a massive fucking problem. Pun intended. Okay.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Your feelings are valid. They're not. You're free to have feelings. Everyone does. The fact that you run your life based on your feelings is the problem. So very, very ignorant, childish approach. Your feelings are not valid. That's literally the last thing that's real in this world is your fucking feelings. I'm not saying don't have feelings. You're going to have them. The problem is running your life based on them. You're just reacting to everything. Reacting. Oh my God, I don't like that. Oh, I'm scared. I'm feeling. I don't give a shit. Who gives a fuck? There's lightning outside. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I don't like those words. Then don't listen to them. Don't read them. But my feelings. Then go hide in your room and never leave and see how that works out. Silly, silly. Silly, silly monkey pants. Silly, silly monkey pants. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Loud noises!
I see we have 2 videos left. One of them is absolutely fantastically going to be last because we can't do it now. You ready, fam? Who's ready? Who's ready?
What's in the box?
And no more shenanigans, no more tomfoolery, no more ballyhoo.
No more ballyhoo. This one is be hesitant about which white people you let into your space. Now, fam, if you don't know about white people, let me educate you. Be careful of their shenanigans. There are a lot of white shenanigans abound. White people have many a shenanigan. And if you surround yourself, you're not careful about which white people you surround yourself with, you are going to be potentially subjected to all of those shenanigans. And that's not something that you want to expose yourself to. All right. So be hesitant about which white people you let into your space. Be hesitant.
What's in the box?
Are there any women here today?
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Nope.
People use this talking point for cops too, you know? There are good cops. There are nice cops, but like...
Yeah, there are. Okay. There are smart doctors and there are also fucking retards. This is a response to, I just have to read it because I have to pause it because there's a question on TikTok, a little chat bubble. So she's responding to a post. It says, "You don't know me. I'm actually a nice person. You should also look for good characteristics in white people. I'm sure you can find heart, heart," which is true, right? Content of someone's character, not the color of their skin. So this kind of neo-racism that's being perpetuated by the left is a huge problem, and we have to make fun of it relentlessly and push back because it's stupid.
Yeah. People use this talking point for cops too, you know? There are good cops. There are nice cops, but like every other day you wake up and like there's one that shot somebody in the back or like killed somebody at a routine traffic stop or...
I'm going to stop you right there. If you look at the stats, these bullshit narratives are just not true. They are just not true. Human beings have a very terrible concept of large numbers. So if you look across the board, crime has gone up dramatically, but let's not get into that. And I'm not an expert in these stats, but go look them up yourself. 300, and let's say how many people are in the country? The 330s, the 340s, the 350? I mean, it's declining, but 300 plus million people in the country. Okay? The mainstream media is going to show you every time something happens. There are so many police interactions every single day. So many police interactions every day. The fact that there's not more is astounding. And when you look at each of these individual cases, it's usually because the person doesn't comply. They are trying to fight with cops or running away. They're doing things to entice them. I've had many interactions with cops. I've never gotten shot. Why? Because I don't pull my hand out quickly. I don't reach for something. I don't try to run away. I don't try to take their gun. I don't do stupid shit so I don't win stupid prizes. I don't want any stupid fucking prizes. I've been pulled over many times. I've never gotten shot. Why? Oh, it's because you're white. No, it's because I'm not a fucking idiot too. There's other components to this. So, it's just not true. These narratives in the news, you're going to see every single time. You're going to see every single time that something happens. What happened the other, what's that guy's name? The guy that got beat. I don't know the whole story, but the guy, the 4 or 5 cops, they were trying so hard to find a white person. I don't know the whole story, like what the latest is. The guy that got killed, beat by cops. It was like 4 or 5 black cops. Do you remember? I remember seeing on the headlines that they were trying to charge all the associated people, like the EMTs and everyone. They kept on going until they found like a white person, like EMT, that they could charge for like negligence or something like that. They were trying so hard to find a white person to blame in addition to the black people. Didn't hear that much about it. You did for a little bit, but man, compared to George Floyd, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. It was so unfortunate. And they tried to make it a big deal about the cops, but they would have loved it. If it was white people, woo-wee, it would have been fucking, it would be Armageddon. So, if you have 350, let's just say, million people in the country, 300, doesn't matter at that point, so many people, and you have a lot of densely populated areas, and you have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, tens and tens of thousands of interactions every day, and you have 1 or 2 out of 10,000, let's just say 1 or 2, or 1, that can be construed and often misconstrued by the media and put on the front page, just 1 out of 350 million. Yeah, Nick, that was Tony Tempa. Nick says, anyone remember the white man who got down on his hands and knees? Yeah. That's you want to look it up. That's a fucking horrific story. And of course, there's terrible cops out there too. There's also very good cops. Like there's good and bad people. In other words, you need more training and more money invested, not to defund, but that's a whole other silly argument that these lunatics will make. But again, if you have just one negative event every day, and you put that on the front page, what's the average person going to think? Every single day. And it's true, every single day. But people have no concept of how many fucking people and how many interactions there are, because they don't bring up those stats. You'll just see a police interaction on the front page every single day, and it makes you think all the time, fucking cops are hunting black people. They're hunting everyone. They're hunting everyone that's of low, so they're just hunting people down the streets. That's what it'll be perceived as. If you have one interaction a day, that's negative, whether it's accurate or not, whether it's misframed or not, and you just see it on the front page every day. It just seems like it's all the time when it's really not. It's really not. Okay, I just had to put that out there because it's so, disingenuous.
The child, and it's like, maybe we don't need to trust cops entirely, or in my case at all, because fucking ACAB, period. Or, not all men, you know what I mean? Like, not all men are bad, and it's like, yeah, but like the majority of them commit violent crimes or sex crimes, so it's like...
Shock, you don't say, really? Okay, I'm not even...
Maybe a case-by-case basis, you feel me? And here we are, white people, right? Not all white people are racist. Like, some of us have good characteristics. Like, yeah, but the majority of y'all like to vote for Trump and Republicans, so it's...
That's not true. At all. That's not true. At all. I guess she doesn't understand that Trump pulled, like, the black and Hispanic vote in a big way. It says not even true at all. Okay. I mean, this is what a racist actually sounds like. This is racist. It's not reverse racism. So anyone that says, if you ever hear someone say reverse racism, that smack them a fucking across the face. Not literally. But don't waste your time with that person. There's no such thing as reverse racism. There's just racism. And this individual is a racist. She's literally laying it all out. So unfortunate, so ignorant.
Like, maybe we need to be a little bit hesitant about the white people that we allow into our space. You see what I'm saying?
No.
So you're right, baby girl. I don't know you. But here's what I have learned about you.
I'd be like, don't call me baby girl, weirdo.
You're a hit dog. And ow, ow, ow! You howled. You hollered. So, I don't know. Reflect.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah. Who doesn't she hate? So she hates white people. She hates men, which is totally fine. I don't think, like she's a real catch, so she doesn't have to worry about that. She hates, so cops, men, period, and white men. So she hates men. She hates black men too. Talk about a soundboard home run. That was like perfect. Okay.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
Now you might ask yourself, Papa Swolio, that was deep as fuck. Papa Swolio, that was deep as fuck. You went really deep. I felt the ball slapping my ass. Where are we going to go from there? Don't worry, Papa's got another inch. Papa's always got another inch. You know what I'm saying? Papa's always got more. Let's get a little Rufus. I agree, Cerny. Let's get a little Rufus. Very nice.
I give it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
We always have more. We always have more on the Daily Swole. And of course, you know, once we go through it all, we're going to have more tomorrow. We have one more video. It's called, and again, I reiterate, whenever you think we're done, we're just getting started. Just like that woman with her hatred. Oh, just when you think she was done? No, she's more racist than you could ever imagine. She has more hate in her heart than you could ever fucking believe. By the way, hashtag Dick Draft, hashtag DD for a chance to win today's Swole card. But like I mentioned, you think we're done? We're not done. You think we went deep? Oh, you are mistaken. This next video is called Old Man Identifies
What the fuck is that?
as a baby girl. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. This is Sissy Little Girl Pansy. And I wanted to tell everybody the kind of diapers that I wear all the time. I am so glad that I am in diapers, and I am so glad that I am a little sissy baby girl. And I am so glad that I know that I will never ever have to be an adult ever again.
This has got to be a joke.
I just wish that everybody who wants to be a little sissy girl gets the chance to wear pretty clothes, they get the chance to wear diapers, and they get the chance to be a little baby girl. Okay, bye-bye.
This got to be a joke. This has got to be a joke. This has got to be a fucking joke. Tell me it's a fucking joke.
There's Tiny Tuck, Typical Tuck, Total Tuck, and the Tyrannical Tuck.
I cannot fucking unsee that.
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
I better use my strong hand.
I got no other...
I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm
I have any more
upon
soundboards.
you. A newt.
Oh my god, that was exceptionally painful. Do I have it? I do.
You make me happy.
All right. I don't know where that came from. Here's the thing. that should be obviously, look, fam, come on. That should be obviously a troll. And if it is, it's like, bro, you're going far for that one. But if it's a troll, I'm fine with the parody and a troll. The issue is, and I think you all agree, you can't tell. I can't tell if it's a troll, and that's a problem for me. It should be obviously a troll. But it's not obviously a troll. Not obviously. I think everyone's like, that has to be a troll. We want it to be. I want it to be a troll. I really do. I think everyone here wants it to be a troll, but I think there's that percentage of doubt that it is a troll. Like, I cannot tell. I cannot tell. Like the one where, right, the clown, remember the, the intro we have with it? He's like, how could you say that? I'm an unemployed. That's a fucking troll. That's a troll. The intro for the show, the one with the bad makeup, like that's a troll. I get it. That's obviously a parody and it's ridiculous. This doesn't, this puts the lotion on its skin. This doesn't seem like a troll. Oh God, I want it to be a troll.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each.
That's exactly the problem, Elizabeth. The fact that we can't tell the difference. That's the issue. Fam, what the fuck is going on in our world? We cannot tell the difference. I think we're good people. We just want that to be fake. We want to laugh at that and be like, oh, good one, dude. Man, you're making so much fun of these fucking woke-tards. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's the shit that ends up in this fucking folder. The shit that ends up here. It is not kosher, man. This is some dark shit. This is some dark fucking shit. About to lose my fucking mind. All right. It's time for our swole card. Fam. We got a roundtable this Thursday, February the 9th. Let's go. Let's go. Thursday, February the 9th, SwoleNormaSex.com. We got our Swole Fam roundtable. It's going to be awesome. Roundtable 36, like I mentioned at the beginning of the Mancast, these are all archived, so you can catch the previous 35 when you join the Swole Fam inside Swole TV. And we're going to have another, these go from 5 to 7, 2 hours long. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully you can make it because they always pop. They always pop. And also check out the brand new merch over there at papasolio.com. We updated the site like a week or so ago, so make sure you check out the new features over there. But Better Call Swole, we also have Heisen Swole and Breaking Swole. Of course, we have tons of other designs. The GTTFG Friends design, Jim Riz. We got a lot of stuff. I'm just flashing through some on the screen, but we have a lot of cool designs over there at papasolio.com. Use code Daily Swole for 10% off and check out those new Breaking Swole designs. If you have not submitted a question and you want to be featured on the show, go to askpapasolio.com and call in. Happy to take your questions, and it's a lot of fun. So definitely call in. Thank you for all the epic calls lately. They've been on point. Every once in a while we get a funny one or something that's ridiculous or I get to shit all over, but you are encouraged to call. Much love to everyone who does so. And if you can't catch the live stream and you do have a question, call in. There's no shame in the call-in game. AskPapasolio.com to be featured. All right, fam. Don't be a beast, don't be a boosh, only like Tainty Magooch, but we have a dick draft card to give away. We got a dick draft card to give away. Let's summon the fucking Falcon. Let's get this party started. Who's gonna dick? You're gonna have to fuck the racism out of that girl. I don't know, fam. Can we do it? Can you do it? Can we bang out racism? Oh my God, I don't know. She hates men. She's got a moat and sharks with freaking laser beams going on downstairs. It's going to be brutal. Dick draft, fam. Who's a dick draft? Oh my God. Unfortunately, it's going to be Jack Taylor. Jesus Christ. No, we picked it. Falcon. All right, I don't know. Falcon hit twice. Jack, get that PP ready. It's time to do some fuckery. You know how it's. Good luck. We'll miss you, Jack. We'll miss you. Congratulations and thank you for your service. Gross. But Jack, thank you for making the ultimate sacrifice. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swolecard 2468 in the subject, your mailing address in the bio of the email. And to those who are about to die, we salute you.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
My goodness gracious. Spit on it, Jack. I agree, Jeff. You might also want to use some mayo. Mayonnaise, I hear, works just well. Just fine. Just swell. It works.
Stand! Stand! Stand!
My goodness. May the swole be with you. May the swole be with you, Jack.
Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
Jack, you got to bring those white shenanigans.
You need to stop being a lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball!
We got it now, baby. We got it now.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on
there we
science.
Go. Ooh, you hear that? I hit the table with it. Coast to coast. Undefeated. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Crank up that salchicha. Oh my God. Absolute execution. Fam. Horrifying experience. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be a little bit earlier in the morning tomorrow. But of course, if you're a member, you will get your text notification. You'll get your Discord, your Telegram alerts if you want priority access notifications, access to the private community, and of course, all the amazing content we have inside Swolenormous X. Join the fam today. swolenormousx.com and say goodbye to the little church. Isn't she gorgeous? Aww. Isn't she gorgeous? She's so cute. She's so cute. All tucked in. Stay warm. Stay warm, cutie. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, yes. You're so good. You're such a good girl. Little belly rubs. All right, say goodbye to the church. Say goodbye to the tainty man. He doesn't give a single fuck And we'll see you back here tomorrow for 2469. 69. Let's fucking go. All right, it's going to be a great show tomorrow. Wash that out of your brain. Go drink some water, hydrate, take a shower, go make some sick fucking gains, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose, your boy Papa Swole. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard to the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.